Good morning, traders. So yesterday we were looking at this compression movement, and like I said, we're expecting a breakout after compression, so we could see that nice movement to the downside, which leaves behind this really nice supply zone. So we could definitely look at a pull into this supply and then coming down into this demand, potentially even lower. So that's very simple on EU. You also do have potential liquidity above these highs over here, so price could go past the supply, tap into this extreme one before heading down, but I'm happy to trade from this first supply zone already if we have all the confirmations on the lower time frame. So if we look here, it's pretty rangy. You just want to wait for price to come in on the 15, minor break, liquidation of supply, minor break, liquidation here, like that, and then entry after that second minor break. So still a long way to go, of course. Just set your alert on the 4-hour zone and wait for that. On GU, we had a nice break to the downside, and we could see that price is still just stalling a bit at the bottom here. You just need that minor break over there to start the retracement move, and then you can look for a trade from demand, most likely into this zone because it's nicely in premium, but there is a small area here where you might potentially just see a small reaction from. Could lure in early sellers and then liquidate them, move up higher into this supply zone before having that continuation to the downside. So GU is interesting. I was just looking at AU and NU as well. They're moving very similarly as well, just following supply and heading towards the lows, so it's good to look at those as well. You have some very nice supply zones on both of those. But yeah, that's what I'll be waiting for today. Let's take a quick look at what we have coming out today. Happy Halloween, by the way. You can see that it's not really much major news. Maybe later some USD movement, which could be good. So yeah, it is the end of the week as well, so potentially if we don't get something in the next hours, then it's probably better to wait for something next week, but it's shaping up pretty nicely, so let's keep an eye on it. Alright, have a good weekend, guys.